In this video, we are going to be getting the extremely rare Blue Axolotl. Hello everyone, my name is Inhibit, and I hope that you're all having a great day today. Welcome to the 8th episode on the Vanilla Ice Cream SMP server. In the last video, we made this guardian farm right here, and as you can see over at our collection system, we have quite a bit of drops. Also, in the last video, we created this bucket of tropical fish farm right here in our axolotl breeding facility so that we can get the extremely rare blue axolotl. However, before we go on to do something completely pointless and extremely time consuming, let's do something that's also completely pointless and extremely time consuming. Alright then, we are now back at the mainland, and something that you guys need to know about this SMP and well pretty much every other SMP out there is that at one point you are going to need a mega base. As far as I'm aware, there are currently only 2 mega bases on this server. First, we have the plans for Mendo's Castle, also known as Castle El Dolphin, and we also have Justin's tiny house. Oh, and his very elaborate basement. That's right, this is you, and this is the guy she tells you not to worry about. Alright then, I think that you guys kind of get where this is going, and it's the fact that we, at one point, will need to start our own mega base, and I think that today is a good day to start it. So with that, this mountain right here that is just across our starter house will be the future location for our castle. Now, I already know what you're thinking. Inhibit, isn't there already a castle on the server? I mean, isn't that a bit unoriginal of you? Like, are you just stealing ideas now? I know that. There is already a castle on the server, so, you know, having another one would be pretty repetitive, and at that point, I'm pretty much just stealing an idea. So, to fix this problem, I have decided that we are no longer going to be making a castle on this mountain right here, and instead, we are going to be making a, a fort. We are making a fort. That's right, we are not making a castle anymore, we are making a fort. Now, again, I already know what you're thinking, but Inhibit, isn't a castle and a fort pretty much just the same thing? Well, forts and castles are quite similar, however, they are two completely different things. Let me explain. As you can see, this fort right here starts with a letter F, while this castle right here starts with a letter C. As you can see, two different things, so I think that this idea is pretty original. If it wasn't obvious enough, of course, I was joking. See, a castle and a fort are two fortified structures, however, the difference lies between why you would use them. You see, forts are typically built for war, and being built for war, they typically house armies of soldiers. Castles, on the other hand, are built to be lived in by nobility, so castles would typically house kings and noblemen. With that in mind though, I'd like to make it a point that I will not be making anything historically accurate. Now, some of the things that I make may end up being historically accurate, however, I will not be trying to actively do that. So now that we have these technicalities behind us, let's go on ahead and plan this mega base. Okay then, so right now I am in the middle of, well actually I just finished planning our mega base, and here we have it. We are just going to be having, you know, a typical Minecraft castle right here on this mountain. You fool! You thought that this was my mega base? Of course not, dude! This is tiny! This structure right here that I initially planned out is just going to be a part of our mega base. In specific, it will be our throne room, and it's literally just a place where I can show off all of my wealth. Connected to that, we will have a huge storage hall right here. And then to the other side of the throne room, we will be having my living quarters. Connected to our living quarters, there will be a random tower, and then connected to that random tower will be a wizard tower. And again, connected to that wizard tower will be another random tower. Finally, there will be 2 towers at the entrance to our base. And there we have it. Mega plans for a mega base. Alright then, I think that that is enough for the mega base for today. We didn't actually end up starting it, however, we did lay down the plans for it, and I think that that's a step in the right direction. Okay then, now that we have mega base planning out of the way, let's go on ahead and try our luck at getting that blue axolotl. Alright then, we are now back at the bucket of tropical fish farm right here, and I guess, let's just start breeding up some axolotls and, hope for the best, I guess. Alright then, as you can see here, I have my inventory very ready to go on ahead and breed up these axolotls. And in the last video, I asked you guys which of the 4 basic axolotl flavors you think will get me the blue axolotl, and I actually have my money on the mango axolotl right here. So let's go on ahead and breed these guys up. There you go. And our first axolotl baby is a mango axolotl. I mean, it would have been cool if it was the blue one, but I really didn't think so. Alright, then seems we don't have first try luck there, but anyways, let's keep on breeding these axolotls. Baby axolotl number 2, baby axolotl number 3, baby axolotl number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, 8, 9, and we have number 10. Alright, then this is
number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
And finally, we have number 16. Oh, number 16. And I picked him up. And here we have number 16. Let's see it. And it's cyan. Alright, then that does it for our first batch of axolotls, and now what's left is for me to continue doing this until I find the blue axolotl or until something quite interesting happens.
Nice.
Alright, and here we go. This is about to be baby axolotl number 100, and we have not a blue axolotl.
Oh my god! Wow!
What the hell? There's no way. What the What the hell? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm lightheaded from breathing like that. Holy. So, I think that is number 180. Hello there, Mr. Blue Axolotl. Holy, dude, I'm very lucky in that case because that's 180. It only took me 2 hours and 25 minutes. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I actually came like over prepared because I stocked up on all of our tropical fish here. And now we have the blue axolotl. Let's go, dude. I'm just, oh, dude, here it is, dude. That's the blue axolotl, dude. That's the freaking blue axolotl. We freaking got it, dude. And I was also correct with my call that the mango axolotls are gonna get us the blue axolotl. Yeah, here it is. Alright. That's extremely lucky. I'm gonna clean up my inventory here, wait for this guy to grow up, and we're gonna get a lot more of them. Alright, and this guy is now all grown up. I also have his very, very legendary parents right here in some buckets. Now I'm gonna pick this guy up, alright, and let's go on ahead and name these guys, shall we? Alright, then we are naming the parents World's Best Dad, and of course to go with it, World's Best Mom. For our beautiful blue baby boy right here, we are going to be naming him Flipper. Flipper because, well, you know, he's our 180th axolotl. And you know, like 180 degrees, like flipping, like complete 180, and like flip, right? It makes sense, right? Anyways, even if the name maybe doesn't make sense for our good old blue axolotl, well, it's still a very cute name for a very cute mob. Just look at this happy family right here, man. It's great. Also, another thing that makes sense with a name is that mom and dad are always right. You know, so like, you know, right angles and 90 degrees. So, you know, if you add up the 90 degrees, it's 180. Get it? Anyways, I just can't believe that I'm like just extremely lucky today, dude. Like, first I got the blue axolotl, that's already lucky enough, and then I also guessed which color of axolotl will give me the blue axolotl, and another thing is that I got it on my 180th attempt, which is such a special number with so many meanings. That's it. I'm incredibly lucky today. In fact, all of this luck leads me to believe that my luck in the next couple of days will probably be very, very bad. I'm pretty sure that by tomorrow morning I'm going to find a buried treasure chest underneath my house with a piece of paper in it that says that my ancestors are in debt to an ancient Egyptian pharaoh and the devil's going to take my soul if I don't pay that debt by 2022. Anyways, I'll be leaving this family here for now, just, doing some family bonding, strengthening their bonds. I'll be back for them later though, because I want to build them a much better home than this 3x3 pool right here. But for now, let's go back to the mainland because I want to check back on our shop. Okay, I have changed into my business suit, and as you can see here, we are back at Minigame Valley. Alright, so the last time that we did this, it was rather depressing. So fingers crossed that won't be the case this time. Okay, nothing there. We have 8 inhibit tokens. These are pretty much our first profits. Not that I'm getting any richer, however, it still is our first profits here. Let's go to the iron chest. We have another 8 inhibit tokens. Tools, weapons, and armor. Let's check out the tools. Oh, someone bought some Fortune 3, a Fortune 3 diamond shovel, and then for weapons, no one bought anything, and then for armor, okay, we got, someone bought perfect boots. Right, well, I mean, no one bought anything from our new, sort of area here. However, we did get 64 plus 48 inhibit tokens. You know what? That sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so I've put in all of the inhibit tokens back into the minigames, and I guess while we're here, before we go back to breeding up some axolotls, we should probably figure out what to do about the axolotl sanctuary. Right off the bat, I can already tell you that the new axolotl sanctuary will not be going here, because we all know how that ended last time. So now we're going to be needing to find a place for this sanctuary that we're going to be building, and I want it to be in a spot wherein everyone, or at least I, can see it quite often, because there's no point in making a sanctuary if no one's gonna see it. With those conditions in mind, we really don't have a lot of places where we could build this. I mean, this open field right here, pretty close to our starter house, comes to mind. However, I think that a water habitat right here in the middle of this field would just look a little bit out of place. I mean, if we're looking for a water habitat, then I guess the river is a natural way to go about it. We can just block off the 2 ends of this river, somewhere from there to probably around over there, and then just decorate this place a little bit, and that could be an axolotl sanctuary. However, the problem with that is that the axolotls can come from this water up to this land right here, and there's really no telling if these guys will survive. With that, we really don't have a lot of other choices where we can build this sanctuary. However, we could probably put in a cave entrance right here, hook up a path, and we can build the sanctuary in there. Or actually even better, if we just hollow out this place, which I think there should be enough space. We can hollow out the place behind the portal, build the sanctuary here, so now every time we want to go in and out of the nether, we can pay Flipper and his parents a visit. Well, I guess we're gonna be going with that idea, because if I'm being honest with you, I really don't have any better ones. Anyways, now I'm just gonna go grab some resource. Okay, what? I have a business proposition for you. Meet me at the castle grounds on the 15th, 8 a.m. Huh. Well, I wonder who's that from. Alright, then I guess we are going to be meeting Mendel at the castle in the next episode. Well, that's definitely something to look forward to. However, for now, back to the matter at hand. Let's get some stuff. Oh, yeah, we could build with this. We could probably use a lot of the new 1.17 blocks, maybe not blocks of amethyst. I might need to go hunt for some amethyst crystals. You can also use some glow lichen, some cobblestone. We should have some more in here, yep, and just some good old stone, and probably some andesite and tuff. Maybe even some deep slate. Alright, then I am back from a bit of a resource gathering adventure, and as you can see here, we grabbed some deep slate from the industrial district, and I also grabbed some other materials, and not only that, we also grabbed some coral right here from the ocean, and we also grabbed some amethyst from Geo. It's also in the ocean, and as you can see, we're going for quite a blue theme here because we are going to be making a sanctuary for our blue axolotl. Right, then I have set up a beacon right here, as you can see, so that now you can kind of just start digging away here. I think I'm going to be needing to move the portal we have right here just a little bit, because if we continue over here, as you can see, there's some moss right there, some coarse dirt right there, and that's pretty much the top level. I might need more space in that. And another thing is that I dug it out somewhere here is the goose house, and we don't want to run into that, so I'm gonna need to move it just a little bit here so that we can have a bit more space to play around with. Alright, and with that being said, let's go on ahead and build this sanctuary in the form of a time lapse. And I interrupt this time lapse because, if I'm being honest, I'm not so sure. I have just been placing down some blocks here, to be honest, without really having a plan. As you can see, we even changed up the plan a little bit here, wherein the portal is now inside of the sanctuary, so that every time we go in and out of the nether, I'm gonna need to pass through the sanctuary. I think that that's a good idea. However, I'm not sure about the execution of that idea, so, yeah. I mean, I don't think that the sanctuary looks bad, however, I also don't know if this is the vibe that I'm going for. So, with this place being such an experimental build with a lot of trial and error, I think that it would be much better to just meet you guys back once I have this place in a much better shape. Okay, so a considerable amount of time has passed, and this place is looking a lot better than what I left it at. So down here, I still went for the same vibe, however, I did make it a little bit bigger down there. And then I got in the tough cobblestone, stone, and andesite gradient all the way to the ceiling, kind of like, you know, arching like a cave or whatever. And yeah, this is now looking a lot better, and I think that this is sort of the original vibe that I was going for. Okay, so now I guess it's time for a little bit of detailing, and what I sort of had in mind would be just a couple of spots with the new sort of 1.17 blocks. I was thinking like a bit of like an amethyst spot over here. Not sure how this is gonna look. Okay, I think that looks fine, and then we're going to be using some amethyst clusters around here to kind of make it look, you know, a little bit, you know, colorful, and, you know, just make the place pop. Yeah, I think something along those lines work. Yeah, well, after staring at that one for a good while, I've didn't really like it, and so now I'm going with a bit more of a similar design, and I think that this works a lot better. And now we put another one on the other side to sort of mirror the effect that we have going on. Now we're gonna put in some dripstone because it's actually a block that I haven't used around the starter house yet. And just like with the amethyst, I'm gonna build another one on the other side to kind of just mirror the effect that we got going on. Oh, and as my fellow kids would say, damn dude, this place do be got that drip. Anyways, now it's time for a little bit of greenery, so I'm gonna put in some moss carpet, a little bit of coarse dirt here and there. Finally, put in quite a bit of glowberries. Alright, almost done here. Now we're just gonna need to put in the water. Now we're gonna need to put in some water features. And finally, we top it all off with some drip. Alright, then our axolotl sanctuary is now done, and now pretty much what's left to do is to light up the portal and go on ahead and grab Flipper and his parents. Okay, so we have the whole family in my inventory right here. However, before we go back to the sanctuary, let me actually try and get another blue axolotl so that in the future, if we ever need more, then we can just keep breeding. Alright, then let's go on ahead and breed these guys up right here. Hopefully we get the another blue axolotl so that we can just get infinite blue axolotls from here on out. There you go. I'll leave him there, and I'll go on ahead and grab Flipper and go back to the sanctuary. Okay then, let's do this. The final touch to the Axolotl Sanctuary is of course the Axolotl. So we have Daddy right there, we have Mommy right there, and of course we have our blue baby boy right here, Flipper. And now we're just, happily swimming around. Yep, Flipper's right there. And yeah, we're kinda just swimming around here. I'm pretty sure these guys are safe down here. There's no way they can escape. I mean, this is the only place that they can stand on, and I'm pretty sure they can't do parkour, and so do I guess. Anyways, that's all that I have planned for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I hope that you're all having a great day today, and I hope that this video made it a better one. See ya!